Hey everyone, it's Connie, and then guess what? It's crafty time. Here is the card I came up with yesterday. When I was looking at all the colors, I was thinking how pretty to put it all together. Isn't that nice? Stampin' Up! Is brilliant by coordinate all their colors and their inks and everything, that when you put it together it turns into a lovely card. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's get started. I already pre-cut everything. You get your Whisper White and you do it landscape style and cut it down the half, and you end up with, and score it down the center, you end up with the 5 1/4 by 5 1/2. I did that before, by 4 1/4. And all of these measurements will be on my blogspot, Cards with Connie. And then this, I got some glue on there. Let me get that off. Okay, and this piece is a 1/4 smaller all the way around. I will have all, like I said, all of it will be written down. And that comes from the Pretty Petals Designer Series paper. And look at all the vibrant colors. I used this on the last card I showed y'all. And see, that's what I used. Isn't that nice? They're just bright and real nice, pretty cards. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I love this Tombow glue. It's when it's there, it's not coming off. I always just put a little bit on the corners and then in the center. Okay, we're just going to put that down, and it's going to be there. And see, with the glue, it gives you a little time to move it around just in case it's not centered where you want it. And then after that, it's done. It's there. There we go. Okay, this is out of that same pack, and it is, let's see, what size? 2 by 4, and we're going to put that right there. And I just kind of go a little bit over the sides like that and a little bit in the middle, and I'm going to put that about right there. It's the same with this part right here, so isn't that nice? Okay, this is Old Olive, and it's 1 inch by 4. And we're going to put a little bit of glue on each end and down the center. Let's see, we're going to put that in the middle of those. There we go. Love it. Love, love. Okay, I'm going to set that right there for now. And then I'm going to bring in my Calypso Coral cardstock and some Pacific Point. And I got the Calypso Coral ink. And the flowers that I'm going to use is this one right here out of the flower shop. Love it. And then if you bundle the Pansy Punch with it, you will save 15%. And that's what we used out of that one. And then out of the Beautiful Bunch, I used this one right here, and it looks kind of small, but look at this. It's really a nice size flower. And let me mention this too, that if you bundle the punch with it, you save 15%. Okay, let's get started. I used the same ink for both of them, and on this one we need to do 3, and I'll explain to you why. And there's a girl on YouTube, I think she goes by Frenchie or something, and you can watch her videos on how to mark your flowers so that when you go down and up, and when you get ready to punch it, you'll know which way the petals need to be. So I marked it right here, knowing that anytime that I stamp this flower, this has to be at the bottom. And so if you watch her video, she's really good at explaining all of that. Straight down and straight up. And I'll explain something just a second. And on the Flower Shop, it's the same way. I put a little mark knowing that anytime I use this, that has to be at the bottom, so when I go to punch it, the punch will be perfect to punch out the flower. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go straight down and straight up. Love it. Love, love, love. Okay. First I'm going to get the Pacific point, and let's see, I'm going to show y'all how this is done. You just put it in there, line it up. It doesn't have to be perfect, and punch away. Isn't that pretty? I tend to say pretty a lot, but I can't help it. I just love this paper, this cardstock, and if you've never used Stampin' Up! Cardstock before, oh my goodness, you are in for a treat. Uh-oh, there we go. And then I'm going to get my scalloped circle punch at 7/8, and I'm going to go in the center of this one. And when you line up the top curve and the bottom curve, you pretty much have it just right. Let me cut the corner off of here because I can't turn it just right so that I can see. There we go. Good, 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 good. Love it. Woo, flew away on me. And I'm going to tell you, whenever I made this card right here, instead of throwing this away, I did it the hard way and went ahead and punched it out and then did this, and I taped all of these petals on the back so that I would get more use instead of having to punch a whole, 3 things out of this, and you get more for your paper. But for time's sake, we're not going to do that. I'll just save it for another project. And so what we're going to do, let's go ahead and punch this one out. And see, it's all ready to go. Just put it in there and punch away. There we go. I love these colors. Sorry I say love and pretty and all these things, and but I can't help it. I just love Stampin' Up! Products. Okay, now here we go. Let's see. I'm going to get these flowers, and I'm going to get my bone folder, and with the ink going up, I'm going to do this number. Just kind of break the fibers up a little bit, and they're going to curve down towards the card. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this one, and here we go. And then with this one, I want the petals to go up, so I'm going to turn it over, and on the ink side, I'm going to give it a little curve, little pull, kind of breaks them up real good, and I tell you, when you do it, they're going to stay. It's real pretty. Just kind of gives it a little more dimension and stuff like that. I love it. With this one, I'm sure if I do it this way, see, you can see how it's going to lay on the card. It's very nice. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these two together so it'd be a full card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge right here like this, because I'm going to be using the antique brads, and I want it to be dry for when I go through. Let's see. I think I'm going to go, however you want to do it is fine. Just as long as you get it a little centered. There we go. Press it down a little bit. And then I'm going to get this pretty little piece, and I'm going to center it on this one. I'm going to just kind of go around in a circle with the glue. I love that glue. And I'm going to just center it on there. Eyeball it. There we go. Good enough. And then I'm going to center that together. And I'm going to bring in my piercing pad. Stick that on there like that's well loved. It's been loved on a lot. And I'm going to center that. It may not be perfect, but we'll get it in there and it'll be okay. Here's my piercing tool. And right in the middle of this right here, you can see the center, and you're just going to, there you go. Got a hole. And then I'm using the antique brads. There's some beautiful brads. And I'm going to stick them together Isn't that lovely? I just love that. And we're gonna, there we go. But look at these brads. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. I don't know if you can see this. Look at this. Oh, I just love that look. Isn't that gorgeous? I can't wait to make a card for this. I'll be showing you some in the future, I'm sure. Just love these. It's a staple, gotta have. Okay, now I am going to put this card right here, but first I want to get my dimensionals. I like these things, they're really neat. I'm going to put 3 of them just for good measure. I don't think we need 3, but I'm going to do it anyway. And with no nails, pull these little things off. There we go. And I'm going to center it. Well, I guess that's good right there. How's that? There we go. You can kind of fluff up the flowers. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. See the dimension in that? Kind of cool. Kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I like it a lot. And then I'm going to use, out of the cottage greetings, I'm going to use this sentiment, happy birthday. I like the script, you know, the font, you know, being plain and then in cursive. I just think that's really neat. So we're going to use that. And so I've already, this is I think 1 inch by 3 inch. And I used the Calypso Coral. But I'm going to make a little tiny tag right here on the end. Not very big, just a little one down the middle. And if it's not perfect, that's okay. It's a beautiful handmade card, and who doesn't like to get that in the mail? Alright, here we go. Now again, I'm going to get the bone folder and I'm going to go on this side a couple of times, break those fibers up, and then on again over here, and one more time so that the flag will be going the opposite way. There we go. How's that? Isn't that neat? And then I'm going to put it about right in there. I went straight across on the other card, so I can do that or make it go down a little bit. But I'm going to get some glue dots. Put one on each corner. Whoops. Like so. Like that. And I'm just going to put one in the middle down here on the bottom. Alright. So I'm going to lift the flowers petals up a little bit. Make sure the bee is showing on the birthday. And I think I'm going to just let it kind of come at an angle this time. I think that's pretty. And then I'm going to bend it up a little bit so it looks like it's waving. How's that? Pretty cool. Alright, for the inside, while I have my ink out and my Flower Shop flower on there, I'm going to put one right here and one at the top. That's all I'm going to do with that. And I'm going to put it on here like this. Okay, it's still kind of wet. I can see where the ink is still a little bit wet. I'll just put a little bit of glue on each corner like that, and then a little bit down the middle. That's all you need. Doesn't take a whole lot because, like I said, when it's on there, and it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, there we go. Love, 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 love. Alright, let's open the card up. And I'm going to do the same thing. Look, isn't that back pretty? Look at that. Tons of little butterflies. You can do so much with this as well. And then we're going to put a little more glue. There we go. And we'll just center it up inside. And voila. It's on there. How about that? Isn't that nice? And then you can write whatever you want. I encourage people, you know, we have a lot of beautiful sayings on some of our stamps, our stamp sets, and I have some and I love them. But every now and then I encourage people to go ahead and write something themselves, because these days with the computer and everything else, we sometimes, you know, let the handwritten stuff go to the wayside and people either text or send emails or something. But I like having a little handwritten something, and it makes it a little more special. So there you go. We're all done. We got a couple of beautiful little cards here. And see the difference? The tag, you can make it go this way or at an angle. I just love it. It's real pretty. So, like I said, we used the Designer Series paper, this little card pack. I love these things and all the beautiful colors. They're so vibrant. These are really nice. And then we used the sentiment out of the Cottage Greetings. And this flower out of the Beautiful Bunch. And we used this flower out of the Flower Shop. And don't forget that when you bundle these with the punch, you get a 15% discount. You save 15%. Isn't that wonderful? Who does not love to save a little bit of money? I do. Okay, and I love this Tombow glue. And then we used Calypso Coral, and it just took a little bit of Pacific Point and Calypso Coral cardstock. Those are so nice together. I like the way Stampin' Up! Has put their colors together like that. And then don't forget the little 7/8 scallop punch. It punched out the center of the flower. Alrighty then, and the little antique brads. Oh, I just can't wait. They're just lovely. I can't wait to do some more cards with these. I just think they're so pretty. Okay, well, we're done. So if you would like to know more about this card and all the dimensions and where you can find all the products, just come visit me at cardswithconnie.blogspot.com and I can hook you up there. So have a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed the card. See you next time. Bye-bye.